Hi, today we will solve the first Leetcode problem that is called toSum in Java. Let's read the description. Given an array of integers nums and an integer target, return indices of two numbers such that they add up to target. You may assume that each input would have exactly one solution and you may not use the same element twice. You can return the answer in any order. And here there are three examples. Let's investigate the examples. So in the first example we have an array 2, 7, 11, 15 and the target is 9. So target 9 means we can see that if we find sum of the first and the second element, it equals to 9. So we should return the first index of the first element and the second element, 0 and 1. In the second example we have 3, 2, 4 and target is 6. So we can see that the solution is 2 plus 4. 2 plus 4 equals 6, and we should return index of 2 is 1 and index of 4 is 2. And what is important here is that we cannot use 3 to find the solution, because we understand that 3 multiplied by 2 equals to 6, but we cannot use 3 two times. We can use 3 only once, and in this case we cannot use index of 3, we can use other numbers. So the correct answer is 1 and 2, indexes 1 and 2. And in the third example we have 3 and 3. Here we have 3 is we have two numbers are equal to 3, and their sum is 6. So let's solve this. So the first possible, the easiest solution is just to have a loop. So for loop, in a for loop we can go through this array. We can take every number here, and then we can go through like another part of the array and check if this number and number from the inner array, if their sum equals to the target. In this case, and the inner loop, the second loop, we should start after this number that we take. Because it doesn't make sense to check this current number with the previous numbers, because this and the previous numbers we have already checked. Let's code to make it more understandable, to make this suggestion more understandable. So we have usual for I loop, I equal to 0, increment I, and I is less than nums length. This is one loop, and we have an inner loop and we can use j, variable j for this. J, we can j start from I plus 1, as I already said, and j less than nums length. So length is like size of the array, and increment j. And here in every iteration we are just checking if the sum nums I and nums j equals to the target, we can return return this array of the indices. So new, like usual, new array of, and inside this we just initialize it with our indices. Yes, and what else should be done? So here we return, but this is like a positive case. If we don't have, we should cover this because it is Java. So we should return, if we haven't found this indices and these numbers, we should return, here we can return now. Because without this it won't compile. Let's check if everything is correct. Yes. Nums, not nox, but nums. Let's check. Yes, it is accepted, so all three cases are accepted, so we can easily submit and check if it accepts our submission. Yes, it accepts our submission, but we can see that it is not as efficient as we would like. So we would like our solution to be like somewhere here. So let's think about the time complexity of our solution. Here we have two loops, so one loop is inside another one. This means that the time complexity of our solution is O from n square. Why? Because we have double loop here. And here we can create we can solve this solution more efficient. How? So when we are going first through this array, we can every time we are taking checking every number, we can have some map where we can store our numbers. So how we can store numbers? We can, when we are going through this array, every number can be like a key, and the value can be and the index can be a value. And then if we go through like the next number, we can check if the previous number exists in the map. And what we can look for? We can look for like target minus this current number. If target minus current number, this key target minus current number exists, this means that this number was already put to the map before. And in this case, instead of double loop, we would have just one-dimensional loop, for loop, and we will use the map structure, data structure. So let's code it. So we can have like a map from integer, and let's call it map, and equals to new hash map. So we need to use hash map data structure here. And then we can go through this loop. So like usual, we can int I equals to 0, I less than the dimension of the size of the arrow, nums less than the dimension of our array nums, length, and I plus, and what inside our loop. So first of all, we can check if this already exists. So we can check map contains key that equals target minus nums I. If it was added before in some previous iteration, we can just return, in this case, return new array, new int array, and here map get. So we get an index of this previous element of this element, and the second element of this array is just I, and semicolon. And if it doesn't exist, we can just add this current map put. We can put this current number as a key, nums I, and the value would be just index I. And what is important here at the end, so if so we should consider case if we haven't found this. So we should just not nums, return now. Well, so in this case, the time complexity of our solution would be O from n. This one was O from n square, but this one should be like much more efficient. Let's check this. Yes, it accepts, and let's submit. Yes, we can see we were somewhere here and now we are here. So our solution is more efficient. Well, thank you for watching. Let's see in the next video. Bye.